4, 3, 2, 1.
Because they changed the law.
4,
You get to be
4,
here for like the first time.
3. Everybody's here for the first time. Yeah, just saw it and I'm like, yeah, we want it. Okay, coming in. Whoa.
You've already started?
And there's a cricket. Jiminy Cricket. Our conscience is here. Wow. It's too big. Wow. This is big. This is big. This is it. We're here.
Welcome.
And so it begins. The vent for the oven actually was installed by the appliance installer, and they went with screws that were supposed to secure the hood in place through a very thin area of the under panel for the hood cabinet. So what happened, the HDF actually split. They have here screws to secure it, and they actually screwed into a very thin panel and it cracked. I fixed it by screwing it in place so that the hood doesn't fall. But now we had two options. It's either we replace the whole under panel, and I have a new one made for them, or we add a stainless steel trim to maybe get rid of this thing, to where you see stainless steel, a strip, and then the door. I'm hoping that with this stainless steel strip inside there, cut to the size of the hood actually, it's gonna make it look a little bit cleaner. Let's open it. There you go, like this. Right? So then you see only stainless steel and the door. Because the problem now is the bumpers. Because underneath here, there's the screws that I put to secure the hood actually, so that it doesn't come down. Because when the fan is on, there's not a lot, but a little bit of vibration. And since the HDF was already cracked, it wouldn't have been nice to see this hood coming down. We screwed it back in place, secured it, but I had to use some screws. So therefore you would see from under, you're gonna see where the screws to reinforce it were installed. But even without the holes, I don't find that this looks nice. Like I said, we addressed that, cracks were gone, but now we had some screws that were visible. Different problem. And again, now it has the protective film. But I'm gonna take it off after I cut it. Cut it exactly to size. Exactly flush there. Exactly flush here. There we go. So we do a nice clean cut. Make sure that I match the radius that's here already. We had to think of a different solution, like on the spot. Like, I'm ready to change the under panel, but is there a better way of doing this? And the stainless steel trim actually served two purposes. It made the job a lot easier for me, and it ended up looking much cleaner for the client. Let's see. Like, what I'm doing now, who would have removed the glue that's left by the protective film on the stainless steel strip? You'd be like, the owner can do it. I'm like, why? I'm here. There we go. I feel like a samurai going to battle. That's the money shot. I have a super nasty adhesive. It's for glass actually. Super fast urethane. It's black, like tar. There we go. Once that dries, you're never gonna remove it. But it takes about 3-4 hours. It's fast curing, but 3-4 hours. So I'm gonna use this like an instant adhesive. There you go. I have a spray activator. I spray it on the hood, and as soon as this touches the sprayed area, it instantly dries. Client was happy, we were happy.